If you're thinking of moving to Sherman, Texas, I have some great information for you. In today's video, we'll discuss Sherman demographics, lifestyle and recreation, and business and the growing economy. Basically, all the information you're looking for from a local's perspective. I'm Amanda Phillips, a local realtor, and if you're new to our channel, be sure and click the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all things living in Sherman, Texas. Just a brief history as we dive in. Sherman was founded in 1846 and is named after General Sidney Sherman, a Texas Revolution hero. It is the largest city in Grayson County and serves as the county seat. Highway 75 and 82 intersect in the middle of Sherman, which makes it a high traffic area for business and industry growth. If you like numbers, let's talk numbers. There are 44,125 people currently residing in Sherman, Texas. We have over 2,000 businesses, and our median age is 36. A huge factor that is drawing people to Sherman, Texas is our cost of living. It might be actually why you're watching this video right now. Sherman's cost of living is 17% less than the national average and 10% less than the Texas average. A lot of this has to do with our housing costs, lower than the national average, and our healthcare costs is 11% lower than the national average. Another huge factor, groceries. 9% less in cost than the national average. Next, let's talk climate. If you're moving from out of state, I want to tell you how amazing the weather is in Sherman, Texas. We experience all 4 seasons. The summers are hot, the winters are not in the grand scheme of things. Our summers run from about late May into early September. Late May, early June, we're in the high 80s. July, end of July into August, it is high 90s, pretty steady. And then after September, we enjoy fall temperatures for a couple of months. December to February is our winter, but our winter average highs are 56 degrees, very tolerable. If you have a teenager, they will wear shorts year round, more than likely. Springs are wonderful, get a little wind, rain, everything blooms. Nice mid 60 degree weather with you still get those brisk mornings. So a great place to live and enjoy the weather year round. And because our weather is so good, Sherman boasts a ton of outdoor activities through their Parks and Recreations department. We have parks throughout Sherman in various sizes, so I want to tell you about a few activities that we offer. Fairview Park is located dead center of Sherman. It is a great multi-acreage park. There is a complete walking trail around it, new basketball courts, tennis courts, brand new pickleball courts, and in the middle is our splash swimming pool. In the summer, it's open. There are large multi-story slides, relatively inexpensive to get in and have a good family day at the splash. There's also a dog park at the back of it, softball fields for recreation purposes that can be rented. I personally play co-ed softball on Thursday nights out there. So if you are looking for that good old-fashioned community feel, Fairview Park is definitely a place that you want to check out. We also have Pecan Grove West Athletic Complex. Out there is t-ball and soccer fields for the littles. There's also a gorgeous playground and an amphitheater out there where we have outdoor music festivals. We have movie nights on the lawn. You can rent the pavilions for birthday parties. On the other side of town, we have Herman Baker Park. This is a great park with a lake in the middle of it. There is a wonderful walking track all the way around it. And in the summer, you can actually rent kayaks and paddle boards and do some aquatic activities. Another park that we have is Binkley Park. We have a multi-mile riding track for outdoor bikers. I'm probably saying that wrong. This is located near Sorey Elementary School, so I love that it works in there with the school. All of these are scattered throughout Sherman. You can't go very far without running in to a Sherman park. One that's planned in the near future that they're working on is actually a fossil park. We have a creek that runs through Sherman that has tons of shark teeth and fossils in it. The city decided that they really wanted to preserve the area, so it's going to be called Shark Tooth Park. People will be able to go down there and wander through the old creek bed, find fossils. Outside of Sherman, but still just minutes away, Hagerman National Wildlife Refuge. This preserve is just absolutely breathtaking to walk through. There are miles of walking paths, and if you are a bird watcher or a nature photographer, you cannot miss this area. It's open year round, and there are different birds and different wildlife there depending on what time of year it is. And then just north of that is Lake Texoma. This is a huge draw for the North Texas area. Tons of camping areas. You can rent boats for the day. You can rent Airbnbs up there, have a long weekend. Great for families. We love having that in our backyard. If outdoors not your thing and you're wondering, well, what about shopping? What about restaurants? We have that too. Town Center offers Target and a lot of the major box retail stores. Home Depot is there. And then across Highway 75, another gigantic retail strip with a Kohl's, Ulta, Joann Fabric. So plenty of shopping options. And then restaurants. We have major chains up and down Highway 75 with new ones coming every single day. We also have a ton of local restaurants, which we love to support. Our downtown is constantly growing. We have a great couple of boards behind all the growth in downtown Sherman. There is a Main Street Association, which is responsible for constantly bringing in new businesses into downtown. There is a cultural community down there that is really into bringing arts and culture, music into Sherman, and specifically the downtown area. We have things like Hot Summer Nights. This is a free concert series that downtown Sherman offers every summer. It's on Thursday nights on the lawn. You bring your lawn chair, meet up with your friends. Some great classic names perform all of their greatest hits. It's just a really good time to meet with your friends and family. Food trucks all around. Several parades run through downtown Sherman. You've got the homecoming parade. There's a Veterans Day parade, the Christmas parade, of course. So what I love about Sherman is that as it grows, we love the growth. We love all the new business that's coming to town. You still have that true small town nostalgic feel, a square downtown. You can eat, have coffee downtown. You're going to go watch your kid march in the Christmas parade downtown. So still having that true small town, knowing your neighbor feel while living in a city that's constantly growing. And if you're researching Sherman, Texas, you have to learn about the schools. Currently, we have about 7,500 students enrolled at Sherman ISD. There are 7 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, and 1 high school. We just passed a bond that would actually add 2 more elementary schools, expand the high school, and add a 3rd middle school. This just shows you how much we are growing. Sherman has 2 colleges. Grayson College is situated just between Sherman and Denison and offers several associates programs, and Austin College is situated in downtown Sherman. It is a 4-year liberal arts college. Healthcare is important, and as I stated before, in Sherman, it's actually 11% cheaper than the national average. We have 2 hospitals in Sherman, Wilson and Jones, and on Highway 75 between Sherman and Denison, Texoma Medical Center. A couple of nonprofits and services here in Sherman. I could make a whole video on all of the services and nonprofit organizations that are in Sherman. That's how big the heart is of this city, but let's just focus on a few for this one. Grand Central Station is located in downtown Sherman. Monday through Friday, they offer breakfast and a hot lunch to anyone, no questions asked. You can come through, get you a good meal, sit down. There are washers and dryers there. You can have a hot shower, just a nice reset place for anyone needing those services. And then on the other side, there is a food pantry. If you are needing to feed your family, you come in, give a little bit of documentation, and then you're allowed to walk through the food pantry. It is a choice select pantry, so it's like you're shopping in the grocery store to feed your family. We love having that here. Another another one, Boys and Girls Club. You have options. There is an after school program that you can drop off or the bus can take you, but they also run the after school program actually at the elementary schools. They partnered with Sherman ISD to offer this service for anyone that works and their child needs after school care. They're able to stay at their elementary school. These are just a few of, like I say, the many services that are offered here in Sherman, and one of the reasons that I absolutely love living here. That's just a brief overview about Sherman, Texas. I hope you learned a little something. If I missed anything or you have questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all things living in Sherman, Texas. If you have more specific questions or if you're coming to the area, I'd love to help you. Let's connect.